Hello, hello. This is Bill Thomas, welcoming you to another episode of Leadership Power Paradigms. Uh, as I have been promising that, we're a little, we've only got a few seconds left before our session is to begin. So I'm going to get right into it, and I want to welcome all of you who have joined us today. And let's see, here's our first slide. And here we go. Why your leadership power needs a loving philosophical base. Well, I hope to prove that and show you the reasons why, which mean that we will explore creating and operating through an effective leadership philosophy, which really means that we have to embrace a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. What does any leadership philosophy look like? Well, it can only be sensed, seen, or perceived through a leader's actions. It must always be imagined, thought of, or conceived as a leader's ideals, purposes, or beliefs. Most successful leaders will tell you that they always adjust, adapt, or align their personal leadership philosophy to the unique challenges, people, and situations for the particular organization that they're leading. For example, U.S. military officers of a command rank are told to adopt a new leadership philosophy for each new fort, ship, squadron, or operation they have been assigned to lead. It makes sense since you would not want to lead a crew of a battleship the same way you would lead the crew of an aircraft carrier, would you? Because, as her quote indicates, and a recent article in Inc. magazine reports, Shari drives business outcomes by running programs that show high integrity and strong corporate values. Her company's CEO confirms that in the article because he says that their leadership team manages by placing values and integrity at the core of their corporate DNA. Now, this 2-minute, 24-second video will show four really powerful source ingredients that are certain to add many impact producing ways to influence, inspire, and inform or instruct your followers, your managers, and your other stakeholders, even if you are just a lower level supervisor or the CEO or managing director of your organization. So let me run back over to the control panel, and here we go. And what I'll do is I'll get that video ready to play, and here we go. Well, hello, and we're back, and thanks for viewing our little video there. I hope you enjoyed it and found it informative and at least educational. So we're going back to our slide presentation. Um, yeah, we didn't seem to be going back there for a second. Um, but anyway, here we are. And so we want to know, what are the primary elements of leadership power? It's any of these three things. How do you become more powerful? It's when you augment, extend, empower, develop, improve upon, or add more to any of these three elements. When you first design and create a philosophy which contains principles, structures, functions, and elements, and apply any of these four disciplines, your abilities, strengths, and insights will be powerfully amplified, magnified, and expanded upon. Are you almost ready to construct that loving philosophical base? Well, so far, we've learned about leadership power. We've seen how applications of your philosophy increases your power. We know that philosophies are constructed through choices, ideals, and truths. So let's review dictionary.com's entry for this noun, adjective, and verb that is base. Then we'll all agree on the meanings, attributes, and uses of a base, serving as a base, establishing or maintaining a base. Love, that is agape love, the Apostle Paul describes the roles of the agape form of love in his letter to the church at Corinth as the affection, goodwill, love, benevolence, and brotherly love which can be seen in our minds, will, or emotions, or which is expressed through direct action, our choice of words, or chosen responses in social and non-social situations. In the 1611 King James Version of the Christian Bible, the translators selected the English word charity to more accurately portray this idea or form of love to the readers. As Paul writes in his epistle to the church at Colossae, we see the four types of applications clearly in his instructions. He tells them that they're the selected people of God and to investigate and develop better responses to poor performances. He also instructs them to identify themselves as excellent ones and lead accordingly. He encourages them to push against the boundaries or limitations of the more violent human emotions, and finally he advises them to put on their beliefs of morally perfected love in their actions, reactions, and cooperations with others. A common myth about Christians is that Jesus told his followers to just be followers only, when the truth is that Jesus actually told his followers to come second to him. That is, to observe, learn from, and practice his example of living and doing right. They were being prepared to become assistants to and imitators of Jesus himself. The notes explain how the ancient Greek language symbolized concepts. It was a very logically precise language. To fulfill all these purposes of your leadership power, you will need a loving philosophy to supply you with the patience, compassion, tenderness, and kindness for making wise and joyful evaluations, analyses, and measurements. It will also help you to sweeten your words with merciful affection and benevolent flavors. You'll also learn how to humbly and meekly guide your actions for, reactions towards, and cooperations with other people. All in all, to help you deal with the problems, challenges, and opportunities that will come your way, you need a very strong and loving philosophical base. You can use a loving leadership philosophy to look outside of your organization, your work, and your life, and it will help you to dream bigger, more vivid dreams. However, when your loving leadership philosophy is used to look inside yourself and inside your responsibilities and your relationships, you will awake to new possibilities, profitable opportunities, and brighter outcomes. I hope that you'll create and apply your own leadership philosophical base to inspire, influence, and instruct your followers and colleagues in a perfectly loving, agape based manner as they discover game changing missions, pursue mandates for new opportunities, and identify meanings for all their abilities that will help you deal with these very important issues. This ends today's lesson. However, when you visit the page describing our really fabulous Leadership Action Power System 365-day coaching, consulting, training, and tutoring follow-up support program, it's found at www.one-im.com/365 power, and you make the leadership decision to proceed to checkout and you complete the enrollment process, you will have an opportunity to enter your discount code, which is Quo Vadis. That's QUOVADIS. Just enter those two words into the coupon box and then click the Update Form button, and you will see the price of your program get reduced by 10 glorious percent. That discounted price will be good and in effect for the rest of your time in this program. Now, I'm putting the link for our most recent edition of Words with Wisdom Executive Guide in the chat area. I'm also going to include a link to our little infographic. And if you give me a second, I'm putting the link in right. The link's in right this moment. Okay, there you go. And there they are, um, where you where you can also pick up and download and hopefully print out and put on your desk the 5 leadership uplifter tasks infographic. I think you'll find that very helpful. It's designed to make sure that the 5 priorities of uplifting and being an uplifting leader are there front and center in front of your face so that you say, hey, yeah, that's right. I need to do that today. I haven't done that today. So I hope you enjoy both of those. The Words with Wisdom edition for this time is the Rainbow Moment of Black Elk, and that's a pretty interesting little insights into some things that will help you in the business and the philosophy and some of the other concepts that we've covered so far in this Leadership Power Paradigms series. So I hope you enjoy all of that too. And I'm also displaying that same program. It's It's basically the program that I just described, and that is still on your screen here. Um, the one that you can find at www.one-im.com/365-power, and be sure to use the coupon code of Quo Vadis to get your 10% discount. And just as you're looking at these two little pyramids here, one upside right and the other upside down, um, they actually are the types of missions, mandates, and meanings that should be moving, or how shall I say, inspiring your leadership actions anyway. So hope you find those 6 items helpful for you as well. So let's see. I'm not seeing any questions. Oh, I probably didn't ask for them. Uh, are there any questions? And while we wait for that, I'll just let you look through that. In fact, if you're if you're looking at this on the replay, you might want to redo this. And there's a couple of slides that you would want to take a copy of and basically keep that, maybe even print those out. Those would be very helpful in helping you to be a more effective leader. So they're all designed for that. Okay, no questions. Okay, well, fine. But I want to thank all of you for attending today. I also thank all of you who attend the uh, the replays as well. And I look forward to seeing you on our next or in our next sessions. And I wish you all the best. God bless each and every one of you. And may you have successes in all of your leadership endeavors. This is Bill Thomas signing off. Have a great day. Bye.